evidence on the Mordaskys families. Don't trust the Mordasky. They're Grand Theft Auto. You know when you get caught stealing somebody's vehicle more than once, you get Grand Theft Auto. Well, they stole 26 vehicles from me, kept vandalizing another 10. There's photographs they took to harass me. And not only that, they steal money from me, so I can't buy other vehicles. And every time I get a vehicle, they call the cops. And they don't go, is this vehicle stolen? He's got another one. No, they go, Keith just stole another vehicle. So they get instant results to look on the computer for the fucking ID numbers. No, it's not stolen. And then they steal the fucking vehicle. And they smashed the windshield out of my limousine twice because, you can see why. I don't have a car. I come out here, I got dumped off out here for knowing vehicles get hundreds of miles per gallon. And I get felony harassed out here. They steal my fucking vehicles. They're a truck. And first they steal the keys on a court-click era, but it started without the key. I got it. They kept stealing 4 or 5 times. They I had to keep paying towing fees. And then they tried to steal it once, but the friends at the hardware store, they put it in the municipal parking lot with the forklift because the key wouldn't start in it anymore. And they put a 6-month parking pass on it. What did they do? Fucking Rovella, he's a scumbag. He puts a abandonment sticker on it. How I had 48 hours to get it out of there. Well, they stole it in 3 hours. Big joke. Ha, 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 ha. There was 8,000 business cards in there. But no, it was like 3,000. But they've stolen 8,000 business cards. But I'm facing capital felony harassment. No, not me. They're facing capital felony harassment, saying that I stole a business card. But that's all they do is steal business cards. They steal my phone numbers. And then, here's a good story. Alright, I used to play with a girl, go through the woods. She was younger than me. I was 6 years old. And she was fun to me. Her name was Debbie Hatch. She don't want to see me no more. I don't know, she probably got 3 kids by now anyways. But, okay, the cat's out of the bag. Well, they would call me through the woods to stop having fun with a girl. And one time, I was 6 years old. I walked down the road. I made it about, I got out to the road. I see a nickel on the side of the road. So I'm walking around. I come back. My sister, who harbors my children, she's a father raper all the time. She harbors my kids. She started running across the lawn, at least 200 feet out into the street, and started jamming her hands down my pockets. Well, she found a nickel and started jamming her hands through all my pockets. And then in my pants, there must be more money that I stole. So she drags me 200 fucking feet in the house. They strip search me. The whole family's there. Alright? And then they're fighting over the nickel. And then, it's not yours. But first they had to sexually harass me. As to no avail of felony sexual assault that a 6-year-old's supposed to have a big dick. Yeah, it's small. He. And then it mustn't have been that small because I got a 10-inch dick now. You've seen it on YouTube. Okay, whatever. Okay, we get to the point where they hand the nickel back to me, raked. Okay? Real special family. And they kept stealing vehicles from me. Whatever. I couldn't even get my license when I was 16. And all they did was give to everybody else a license. They were nothing but bags of shit. They fucking mutilated my lip during birth. I've been raped for 52 fucking years. It's a good thing I own the Fountain of Youth. It wasn't with their help. Okay? That's why I look like I'm in my early 30s. But then we get to the point where I end up owning 60 feet on each side of the street with right-of-way access to the center. Southern New England Telephone, May 3rd, 1910, paid $1 for the state. The dollar was only good for 50 years. It ran out May 3rd, 1960. And if there wasn't a notice 3 months after that, then the 60 feet on each side of the street would be abandoned. Well, I got maps that kick maps' asses that are dated before that, and on the 60 feet on each side of the street. So May 3rd, 2000, my family who've been stealing my Social Security checks. Well, I never needed a Social Security check. But if you steal 26 fucking vehicles from him, maybe he might need another check. I keep telling Social Security, I'm doing good, I'm not going to need another check. But people always lie to Social Security that they need money. And I don't even get food stamps. Well, I don't want them. I'm sick of pretending I got ingenuity to make food. Okay, get it. Okay, so we got capital felony harassment. Grand felony harassment, grand larceny, grand theft auto. Don't trust a Mordasky unless it's Dr. Keith S. Mordasky. He filed the cure to the AIDS virus in 1995. Okay? That's over 20 fucking years ago. A week after that, the state police going around terrorizing females that I have AIDS. I go, what are you talking about? I just filed the cure to it. But Bill Clinton, with war machine dirty bitch Hillary Clinton, said, I want to wait 10 years for the cure to the AIDS virus. What? You want to wait 10 years for the cure? That means you have the cure. Your bag's of shit. It hasn't been cured. When I took that to the Supreme Court, the highest fucking judges in the United States sent me all kinds of court cases where the pharmaceutical companies patented the AIDS virus not to be cured unless you paid the pharmaceutical companies to cure it. But in Connecticut, it wasn't niggers fucking monkeys in Africa that came up with the AIDS virus. Connecticut came up with it. They banned for the use production of the ozone machine because it was curing more than the AIDS virus. It was being manufactured in Willington across from Hall Pond. Okay, there you go. There's your criminal conspiracy. And after 120 fucking lawsuits all my life on attempted assassination and having to answer to the energy crisis, cures to diseases and viruses and cancers. Okay, a solution to world hunger. All right, there's a cure to cancer. H86 vaporizes cancer, but hospitals don't want to use it. Only one in the state. Wyndham Hospital don't use it. They're scumbags. They're always raping people. They wanted to cut my heart out and fucking sell it. Okay? I've had it. That doctor's not there anymore. But then again, okay, I got the cure to obesity. Okay? They throw away umbilical cords all the fucking time. But if you take a sample of the umbilical cord and put it in a needle and inject it, this guy injected it into an obese woman. Oh, you know what happened? It turned back her clock and she started getting smaller. They murdered the guy for it. But they made it seem like it wasn't a murder. But they found 2 puncture wounds in his fucking neck. They must have used a drug that induced a death, but didn't seem like it was a death. And then they used a second chemical, so it wouldn't look like he was dead. Well, I knocked down on the cure. And there's one other good thing, okay, that a needle can do instead of being a junkie. If you get a hold of the 3.5 million year old substance in the Siberian permafrost, the scientist, they call him Matt, shot himself up with it. Well, he felt stronger and more immune. And he says he's immortal now. He also claims that it makes a woman more fertile. He must have done it to a girl. He must have a girlfriend. Well, there you go. I'm done with this. Don't trust a Mordasky unless it's Dr. Keith S. Mordasky. And I'm the man.